本当はどうしたいの？
本当は。Clothing can be powerful. What we wear can affect how others see us. We can choose our outfits to either express who we are or to conceal our personas from the outside world. When I first watched the scene in bangdream where PAREO dons her signature outfit, I will admit I cried. This is because I saw myself in her shoes. Someone who grew up most of their life masking who they are on the inside, only to finally open up with a little push. The clothes that PAREO wear go deeper than just being cute. They define how she feels on the inside, how she always wanted to be. Her transformation validated in me how powerful a change of clothes can be. From revealing one's true self, taking on a new persona, and perhaps to be representative of a movement. I see myself in PAREO. She is a liberated individual, she is a saved identity, and in my eyes, she is an LGBT icon. Neobara Riona is a reclusive girl. Although admired by her fellow classmates, she doesn't talk much. She's cool, smart, pretty, and athletic. However, these are only the things she chooses to show her peers. She hides her main hobbies and interests in her room, her sanctuary, one filled wall-to-wall with merchandise from the idol group Pastel Palettes and various other cute things. It's here where she finds solace, and where she can be herself. In an effort to share her passion with others, she took to recording keyboard covers of Pastel Palette songs and uploading them to a video sharing website. As any small up-and-coming content creator can relate to, doing so can be difficult, sometimes leading to heartache. But in doing this, Riona receives a comment from someone named Chiyu, who recognizes her talents and wants her to audition for a band she's forming. Her escapism has led to opportunity. During the audition, Riona puts on the same face she always does, but Chiyu sees right through her and calls her out on it. This excites Riona. Chiyu, now calling herself Choo-Choo, asks Riona if she'd like to try on some of the cute outfits she had around the house. Riona protests. Clothes like this ought to be worn by someone much cuter than me.
本当はどうしたいの？
本当は。For the first time, Riona dresses the way she always wanted to, and sees herself as cute. Choo-Choo gives Riona the name PAREO. PAREO is a piece of cloth worn wrapped around the body, like a skirt or a dress. A type of clothing that conceals what is hidden underneath. PAREO. One who conceals her emotions and desires. In this moment, Riona makes the realization she can freely be herself. PAREO was pulled up out of the darkness, but this newfound identity may have caused some unwanted disassociation.
よかった。パレオは可愛いですから、私と違って。
Riona may be PAREO, but she is still Riona to those who've known her. She ends up leading something of a double life miles apart from one another. Her bandmates know very little of her life outside of raiseasuilen. She makes an effort to keep her two identities separate from one another in order to maintain each one's persona. Unfortunately, this balance proves to be unstable. While Choo-Choo is under distress, PAREO comes to comfort her. Choo-Choo snaps.
うるさい！あんただけいてもしょうがないのよ！
The very person to bring PAREO to life has just taken it away. In Riona's eyes, she isn't cute. PAREO was the side of her who was cute, who could wear whatever she wanted. When Choo-Choo stated PAREO was useless to her, in Riona's mind that part of herself no longer existed. It wasn't until the other members of raiseasuilen and Choo-Choo herself saw after Riona that she realized her leaving was a mistake. They need PAREO just as much as Riona needs PAREO. In this moment, her two personas are unified in her regret and desire. She is freed from her self-made cage once again to don whatever look she wants. The character of PAREO can be projected as an LGBT icon. Her daily outfit primarily uses the colors blue, pink, and white. One can draw the conclusions that these are the colors of the trans pride flag, but this is merely a surface level reading. One can also assert that her transformation from Riona to PAREO alludes to an individual coming out of the closet, so to speak. But the main thing that makes PAREO an LGBT icon in my eyes is her relationship with Choo-Choo. PAREO is undoubtedly infatuated with Choo-Choo, as she is the one who pushed PAREO to come out in the first place. However, the relationship goes deeper than mere admiration once taking a closer look. We have already seen that PAREO relies on Choo-Choo in order to maintain herself, yet PAREO says something that no other character in the series has said up to this point.
大好きです。
Now one can make the argument that this expression is meant to be platonic, but there is other evidence to support that this is a genuine love confession. The song Beautiful Birthday was written in secret as a birthday surprise for Choo-Choo. Although Lair is the one who sings the song, the one who wrote the lyrics was PAREO. During the bridge of the song, the following lyrics are presented. Aishiteru, kono saki mo zuto. I love you, now and forever. This is another profession of love from PAREO to Choo-Choo. It's not specified as clear whether or not Choo-Choo reciprocates PAREO's feelings, since Choo-Choo is far more fickle with her emotions than any of the other characters. But if we come back to the song once more, we can make a positive assumption. No raiseasuilen song is complete without Choo-Choo's final adjustments. She adds her responses to certain phrases of the song. I'm glad I met you. I need you right now. Don't want to lose you. And of course her response to PAREO's confession. This solidifies the two as an LGBT couple in my eyes. The series has never shied away from almost vaguely Yuri in other instances, but this seems to me like canon romance. One more note I'd like to add as I rewatched the ending of Season 3, it can't be a coincidence that during the Straight Through Our Dreams performance, it shows PAREO and Choo-Choo singing Aishiteru to one another. That's just incredible visual storytelling right there. The power of clothing gives us the freedom to express ourselves how we want others to see us. Whether we want to show our true selves or conceal who we are is up to us and whatever clothes we decide to wear in a day. Growing up, I always hid how I wanted to be from others. How I was on the surface didn't match who I was on the inside. The clothes I wore and how I acted were meant to distance people. Perhaps I was afraid to show my true self to others from fear of judgment, or I didn't really understand who I was at the time. But now that I've opened myself up as a non-binary individual, I know myself more than ever, and I'm free to dress however I see fit. I see myself in PAREO as a liberated individual, a saved identity, and an LGBT icon. Thank you for watching, and always remember to be who you are and love what you love.